Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you are doing well, and I hope you are continuing to practice your English every single day. Today, I want to ask you a simple question. Have you ever thought about tomorrow? Take a moment and think about it. What are you going to do tomorrow? Will you go to work? Will you attend school or college? Will you meet your friends? Will you learn something new? Will you spend time with your family? Think carefully. Every single day, whether we realize it or not, we talk about the future. We make plans. We set goals. We make promises. We dream about the life we want. And whenever we talk about things that have not happened yet, English gives us a beautiful way to express those ideas. That is what we are going to learn today. We are going to learn how to speak about the future with confidence, naturally, and like real English speakers. Now, don't worry if you've heard words like will or going to before. Many learners become confused. They ask, when should I use will? When should I use going to? Do they mean the same thing? The good news is, by the end of this lesson, those questions will become very easy to answer. But before we learn the rules, let's learn through real life. Because language is easier to remember when it connects with your own experiences. So let me ask you another question. What are your plans for tomorrow? Don't think in your native language. Try thinking in English. Maybe your answer is, I will go to college. I will go to work. I will visit my grandparents. I will study English. I will complete my project. Excellent. Without realizing it, you have already started using the future tense. Now imagine tomorrow morning has not arrived yet. Everything you are talking about is still in the future. It has not happened. It only exists in your plans and in your imagination. That is why we use the future tense. Now let me ask something different. Where do you want to be 5 years from now? Think carefully. Don't answer quickly. Imagine your future. What kind of person do you want to become? Do you want to become a doctor, an engineer, a business owner, a teacher, an entrepreneur, a successful professional? Or perhaps you simply want to become a confident English speaker. Whatever your dream is, English allows you to talk about it beautifully. For example, I will become a successful entrepreneur. I will travel around the world. I will improve my English. I will help my family. I will achieve my goals. Listen to those sentences again. They are full of hope. They are full of confidence, and they all talk about the future. Now I want you to do something. Close your eyes for just a few seconds. Imagine yourself 1 year from today. Where are you? What are you doing? Who is with you? How does your life look? Take your time. Now describe that picture in English. Maybe I will have a better job. I will speak English confidently. I will travel to another country. I will earn more money. I will become healthier. Wonderful. Now you are not only practicing English, you are also practicing positive thinking. And that makes this lesson even more meaningful. Now let me tell you a short story. There was a young man who dreamed of becoming an airline pilot. People laughed at him. Some people told him, it is impossible. You cannot do it. You should choose something easier. But every morning, he looked in the mirror and he said, I will become a pilot. Every day he studied. He practiced. He improved. Some days were difficult. Some days he wanted to quit. But he never stopped believing. Years later, He finally sat inside the cockpit of an airplane. His dream became reality. Now think about this story. When he said, "I will become a pilot," the dream had not happened yet. It belonged to the future, and that is why he used "I will." Now let me ask you another question. What dream do you have? Don't worry if your dream is big. Big dreams are wonderful. Perhaps you want to start a company. Perhaps you want to buy your first house. Perhaps you want to travel across Europe. Perhaps you want to become financially independent. Perhaps you simply want to speak English fluently without fear. Take a moment and create one sentence. Say it confidently. I will go ahead. Complete the sentence. Excellent. Every goal begins with a decision, and every decision can be expressed in English. Now let's learn another way of talking about the future. Imagine it is Sunday evening. You have already packed your bag, your clothes are ready, your alarm is set, your train ticket is booked. Everything is prepared. Your friend asks, "What are your plans for tomorrow?" You answer, "I am going to travel to Delhi." Notice something. The plan already exists. You have already decided. Everything is prepared. That is why English speakers often use going to. Listen carefully. I am going to travel. I am going to study tonight. I am going to visit my grandparents. I am going to start exercising. Can you hear how natural these sentences sound? Now let me ask you something. What is one thing you are definitely going to do this week? Think carefully. Not something you might do. Something you have already decided. Maybe, I am going to clean my room. I am going to meet my cousin. I am going to finish my assignment. I am going to practice English every day. Excellent. Now notice the difference. If I suddenly decide something, I often use I will. If I already have a plan, I often use I am going to. Don't worry too much about memorizing this today. The more you listen, the more natural it becomes. Language is learned through repetition, not through fear. Now imagine your best friend calls you. They ask, "What are you doing this weekend?" Think about your answer. Perhaps, I am going to visit my grandparents. I am going to watch a movie. I am going to attend a wedding. I am going to relax at home. Very natural. Now imagine another situation. Someone asks, "What will you do after this lesson?" Maybe your answer is, "I will practice today's lesson. I will revise my notes. I will speak English for 20 minutes. I will watch the next lesson." Excellent. Every answer is helping you build confidence. Every answer is helping you think directly in English. And that is exactly our goal. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever made a promise to yourself? Think about it. Perhaps you said, "I will wake up early from tomorrow. I will stop wasting time. I will exercise every day. I will read one book every month. I will improve my English." Promises are a part of everyone's life. Sometimes we make promises to other people, and sometimes the most important promises are the ones we make to ourselves. Whenever we make a promise, we often use I will, for example. I will always support you. I will help you. I will call you tomorrow. I will never give up. I will keep practicing. Notice something. These sentences sound strong. They sound confident because they express determination. Now let me ask you another question. Have you ever helped someone unexpectedly? Imagine your friend is carrying a heavy bag. You immediately say, "I'll help you." You did not plan it yesterday. You did not think about it in advance. You made the decision at that moment. That is another common use of will. Imagine another situation. Someone knocks on your door. Your hands are busy. A family member says, "I'll get it." Simple, natural. This is exactly how English speakers use the future tense in everyday life. Now let us imagine a conversation. Listen carefully. What are your plans for tomorrow? I am going to attend my English class. That sounds great. What will you do after class? I will practice speaking English for 30 minutes. Excellent. Now imagine another conversation. Where are you going this weekend? I am going to visit my grandparents. How long will you stay there? I will stay there for 2 days. What are you going to do there? I am going to spend time with my family. Can you see how naturally the conversation flows? Now let me ask you something. Where are you going to travel in the future? Think carefully. If money was not a problem, where would you go? Would you visit Japan? Would you explore Europe? Would you travel across India? Would you visit the mountains? Would you relax on a beautiful beach? Take a moment and answer in English. For example, I am going to visit Japan one day. I will travel around Europe. I will explore different cultures. I am going to visit historical places. Wonderful. Now think about your career. 5 years from today, where do you want to see yourself? Take your time. There is no right answer. Maybe I will become a successful accountant. I will become a software engineer. I will start my own business. I will become a doctor. I will become a teacher. I will build a successful career. Excellent. Now let me tell you something important. Successful people often speak confidently about their future, not because they know exactly what will happen, but because they believe in their ability to work toward their goals. Think about an athlete. Before a competition, they often say, "I will give my best." Notice something. They do not know whether they will win, but they know they will give their best effort. That confidence matters. Now let me tell you a short story. A young girl dreamed of becoming an author. She loved writing stories. Every evening, she wrote for 1 hour. Her friends spent time watching television, but she spent time writing. People told her, "You probably won't become successful." She smiled and replied, "I will keep writing." Months passed. Years passed. She continued learning. She continued improving. One day, her first book was published. Thousands of people read it. Her dream became reality. Now think about that. The future was uncertain. Nobody could predict what would happen. But her actions and her determination helped create that future. That is a powerful lesson, not only for English, but for life. Now let me ask you another question. What skill are you going to improve this year? Think carefully. Perhaps I am going to improve my communication skills. I am going to improve my English. I am going to improve my health. I am going to improve my confidence. Excellent. Now imagine yourself 1 year from today. Picture yourself speaking English confidently. You enter a job interview. The interviewer smiles and asks, "Tell me about yourself." This time, you do not feel nervous. You answer confidently. You smile naturally. You express your ideas clearly. How does that happen? Does it happen overnight? No, it happens because you practice every day. It happens because you continue learning, even on days when motivation is low. That is how fluency is built. Now let's do another speaking exercise together. I will ask you several questions. Answer each one out loud. Don't worry about making mistakes. The goal is to speak. Ready? Let's begin. What will you do tomorrow morning? What are you going to do this weekend? Where will you travel one day? What career will you choose? How will English help your future? What new habit are you going to start this month? How will your life improve if you continue practicing English? Excellent. Every answer you create makes your English stronger. Every sentence you speak builds confidence. Now let me ask you something interesting. Imagine you meet yourself 10 years in the future. What advice do you think your future self would give you? Think carefully. Maybe keep learning. Don't give up. Believe in yourself. Stay consistent. Practice every day. Those are powerful messages, and perhaps they are exactly what you need to hear today. Now, before we finish, I want to take a moment to thank you. If these lessons are helping you, if your confidence is growing, and if you feel that speaking English is becoming easier, please take a moment to support the channel. Click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss any future lessons in this English speaking mastery course. Your support allows us to continue creating free lessons for learners all around the world. Thank you so much. Now let's quickly review what we learned today. Today, we learned how to talk about the future. We learned how to express plans. We learned how to talk about goals. We learned how to talk about dreams. We learned when to use will and when to use going to. Most importantly, we learned that language is not just about grammar. Language is about expressing your life, your ideas, your hopes, your dreams, and your future. Now let me ask you one final question. Imagine we meet again 1 year from today. What will you tell me? Perhaps you will say, I achieved my goal. I became more confident. I started speaking English without fear. I completed this entire course. I never gave up. I truly hope that becomes your story. Because I believe every learner can become fluent with patience, consistent practice, and the courage to keep speaking. In our next lesson, we are going to learn another exciting topic, the present perfect tense. You will learn how to talk about experiences, achievements, and actions that connect the past with the present. It is one of the most useful tenses in everyday English, and by understanding it, your conversations will sound even more natural. Until then, keep practicing, keep speaking, keep believing in yourself, because every sentence you speak takes you one step closer to becoming the confident English speaker you dream of being. Thank you for learning with me. Take care, keep growing, keep improving, and I will see you in the next lesson.